Hey docs, in the testing section, people that are doing the advanced strategies where we talk about keto adaptation, they may come to you asking about the Precision Xtra meter as a way to measuring blood ketones. So we want to educate you so you know exactly what they're talking about. And I would advise doing this on yourself, even if you're not in ketosis, just so you know how to do it.
It's a great test.
It is. Now look, there are many meters like this out there on the market. Precision Xtra is the one that we all use.
It's readily available on Amazon. We'll have that in the
25 bucks on Amazon. That's what we told your patient to go there and get it. But it's the accurate one for a good price. Now, the strips, on the other hand, which are right here, and by the way, the strips do not come with it. Everything comes with it, the pricker and the meter, but the strips you have to buy extra. Let me give you a little tip.
The glove doesn't come with it.
No,
so have some gloves at your office.
He still has
a little
the
bit
glove.
of gloves.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need the glove. Warren just likes the glove because he was really funny on the patient video with the glove. He really was. But anyways, the strips are, if you just get them on Amazon, you're going to pay $4 to $5 a strip. If you Universal Drug Stores is a Canadian drugstore online, your patients can pick them up for $2 a strip. Some places on Amazon you can find them for $3, honestly, but it's kind of hit and miss. But they don't need a lot of these. They don't need to test a lot. It takes about 2 to 3 weeks, some people a month, to go into keto adaptation. And again, you'll be watching the patient video. I talk a little bit about that, and you can read the article that's also in the resources that really goes into a description even of this. But for your knowledge, it takes about that 3-week mark, we'll say. So that's around when people want to start testing, because they're going to know they're in ketosis or keto adapted when this blood reader goes 0.5 to 5, meaning that any reading between 0.5 and 5 is nutritional ketosis. And if your patients ask, it's not diabetic acidosis ketosis, okay? That's typically readings of 20, 30, even up to 50. That's not what this is.
Not good, by the way.
Yeah, not good, by the way.
If they say that, tell them to go to their doctor right away.
Absolutely, yeah. If
Sure.
they're reading that, go to your doctor. But this is 0.5 to 5 is what you're looking for. On average 2. And I'm going to give you some information that you should pass on to them. Morning readings, because they always say, when should I test? I always tell people to test consistently. In the morning, it's about 25% lower reading. So if they're 0.4, if they tested in the afternoon, they would probably be in ketosis, okay? So, very important information. And again, how much testing? Right around when you're adapting, I think, is the most. After that, it's up to them. That's what you answer. It's up to you. If you're curious to what foods are maybe throwing you in or out, how much wine is throwing you in or out of ketosis.
That's a big question. Can I still drink wine?
Yeah, yes, you can.
It's the wine generation. Wine is a hot topic right now.
Absolutely. And I think we answered that in the patient thing, but red wine, it typically doesn't throw people out, but again, they have to count their carbohydrates. 50 is what we tell your patients. Below 50 is on average what puts most people in ketosis, when they stay below 50 grams of carbohydrates for at least, like I said, 3 weeks, they're going to keto adapt.
And this is a lot of fun. Ketosis, getting into ketosis, it's a lot of fun. You should do it, Doc, if you're doing this, because you have some high-performing clients in your office who want to go to the next level, and they've done even intermittent fasting because that was the craze. But this ketosis thing, it's a lot more fun. I mean, the brain capacity you'll have, it will just
well, that's
goes
how I know.
To the next level. So it's a lot of fun. It's a major value. If you're doing it with your patients, this is going to be a great part of your True Cellular Detox program for those clients that you already have in a really good groove, that are really high end, and you just want to, hey, let's all get into ketosis together and doing True Cellular Detox together. This is going to be really fun for you guys.
Well, how I know, I don't even need a meter. When I go in and out of ketosis, and I talked about this in the patient video. I go into ketosis in the summer, and I do it for athletic reasons. Literally, I become bonk proof. I can go all day on my bike. I can literally wake up in the morning, not eat. I can ride for 4 hours without eating, and I don't bonk. When other, expert athletes are putting food away because they've wasted their 2,000 calories of stored glycogen.
The little packs,
gone.
little sugar packs.
Oh yeah, they're taking that because their 2,000 calories all they had. They have to replace it, right?
Yep.
And that can go after,
You want to take your
couple
practice
hours.
to the next level? Get into ketosis.
Yeah, that's right.
When I went into
No
ketosis,
doubt.
this is a true testimony. I couldn't believe, and neither could my staff. our staff, and I was like, I remember everything that I told you from a week ago, unlimited energy, but I can remember everything.
Yeah,
I start freaking myself out. I'm like, how do I remember that? And they're like, I have no idea, Warren, that's freaky. And I wasn't trying to get into ketosis. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was intermittent fasting, just doing some of the things you told me to do, because I just listen to Dr. Pompa. That's what I do, and have some fun with it. And it was because I was in I was keto adapted.
Yep.
So much fun.
It is fun. But listen, I want to
do a test.
Say this. I will. But I want to say this. This is not, I know a lot of people say, oh, the Atkins diet where it was eating high protein. High protein can throw people out of ketosis.
It's like sugar.
High protein's dangerous. High protein's not good. That's why we believe in a moderate protein, high fat, moderate protein. So you don't want them eating, and I give the protein, typically it's half the body weight in protein in a day is a really good amount. Some people, obviously, that exercise more can go higher than that, right? You know, they can even, most likely, even go up to their body weight in the amount of protein. But it is, on the average person that we're dealing with here, I would say half the body weight. So you don't want too much protein. Remember, protein can convert to sugar and actually throw you out of ketosis. So low carb, below 50, moderate protein, high fat. And in that, I give my 2-2-2 rule to make sure they're getting enough fats, especially medium chain triglycerides, which help people become ketosis. Remember, just so if they ask you, ketones is part of the fat metabolism. So when the body breaks down fat, it makes ketones. And by the way, the reason why the brain gets so amazing and locks in is because the brain loves ketones. Since the 1920s, ketosis has been used to fix the brain. I mean, there's nothing new here. Right. They moved away from it when drugs like Neurontin and others had been made popular. They moved away from what they knew worked. I use ketosis with my clients for neurodegenerative conditions from Parkinson's, ALS, obviously athletes, that's why I do it, obviously seizures, but any neurodegenerative condition, it's magic to fix the brain. And here's the point that I make in the other video, is it's magic to fix the cell. Fat burns like natural gas, clean. Right? You don't need a chimney when you turn on your stove and it's natural gas. Well, wood burns very smoky. Well, that's the way glucose burns. Creates a lot of smoke, therefore we need a chimney. So when we want to downregulate cellular inflammation quickly, ketosis is a great tool. Some people, they're going to want to stay in it all their life. Genetically, they do better in it. Oftentimes we just use this as a tool.
And you're making a good point here, because he's going like this, that's leverage. And the reason he's saying that, and in our heart of hearts, is those tough clients you have the high performing clients, but I kind of went away from your really sick clients that are just not getting well no matter what. You're going to say, hey man, you need to do the advanced True Cellular Detox Diet program, because that's going to really down-regulate inflammation. They're going to feel great. Their brains are going to come back online. The ketogenic type diet is so critical. And we've been doing this literally. This isn't new to us, this ketogenic craze. We did this 12 years ago. We used to play the video, first do no harm, in all of our vaccine and health talks. Don't call things health talks, by the way, guys. That doesn't market very well. But we've been doing this a really long time, and now it's popular and it's the craze. It's a great tool for those challenge clients.
Wanting to go next level. Even people who are weight loss resistance, it really makes a difference. And
it's a great
one of the advanced strategies is diet variation and how to move in and out of a ketotic state. And it triggers really a hormone response of survival. And it literally knocks people back into weight loss. So diet variation, read the article. Obviously you're going to be, part of their training is going through this themselves. You're going to learn all this, trust me. So if you're saying, what is he saying? You're going to learn it when you go through the whole training. Okay, well, let's do a test just for fun. I'm going to turn the machine on. So it comes with this, and we want to open this up, and then you can buy these by the thing at any drugstore.
By the boatload.
By the boatload. So if they ask where to get them, every drugstore has these, and they simply push right in.
And it comes with this kit.
It does come with this.
So he locked it when he pushed that in.
And look, you can set the dial. If you're like calloused person, you better go with a 7 or an 8. But you can set it to the real wimpy people that you want to go, like Warren. You can go with less. I'll just do a 6. I'll go midway.
Me on this one.
I'll do both of us. We have 2 tests.
All right, let's do it.
So then you push it out. There's the blood. This actually goes in here. When you push the strip in, it actually activates the machine, and you don't go until the little blood thing is coming down.
It's like suck is kind of what it's saying.
When the blood thing drips down, that's when you put the blood on it. and then it counts down 10 seconds. Might want to get me a paper towel. And there it goes, 10, 9, 8, 7.
0.2.
Yeah, that's
You're
because I am.
Yeah,
I
you
am.
ate.
When we ate, it was a carb day, which is the thing. So, but I'll be in ketosis back
me,
in
he's in
tomorrow.
ketosis.
Yeah,
You're
we had a
bleeding
carb
well.
night. I know, right? I'm bleeding really well. Okay, want to see where you're at?
Well, let's say that that there was only one of these left.
Oh,
Let's
we'll
save
save
it
it for the
patient.
patient. Yeah, exactly.
We'll
Save it for the
I
patient.
don't know if I want to do me and the patient because I want to be in ketosis to.
No, I
prove
knew
to
I
your-
wasn't,
prove to your
actually.
clients that I'm in ketosis, but it's good. This is just such a fun test to do. It's so exciting, it's so easy, it's so simple, and people really get into it. It adds more culture to your office. Hey, are you in ketosis? Hey, I'm in and out of ketosis. It's a lot of fun. It really builds that culture and that excitement, and it gives your clients something new and exciting to do with you as part of the amazing culture already created in your office, and now this new culture of the True Cellular Detox and bringing some of this to you.
Yeah, well, it's that simple, so at least you know how to explain it to your patients because they're going to ask you about it. So we'll see you on the next training video.
Right on.